very eloquent. He used to be a journalist. He knows how to put a story. But all what it is, he's a story, not real. He's a fiction. So if you want to take a lesson in cheating, find this guy and meet him once. If you get trapped by him, God help you. If you find that you win, that you walk out without this line hurting you or bleeding you, now you will know. So I recommend the first thing, go find this guy Abdul Qader As Sufi. But he will give you what you want. He will tell you what you want. He can be very good analytical for you. He will also use a lot of Sufi beautiful talk to seduce you. And he give you a lot of good analytical about your situation and your society. He will move little political with it once he starts. But whatever he say about God may be good. So he makes poison with honey and milk. So if you find out the poison when he talk about politics, about himself, his leadership, like this Ahmad Alawi, nobody knows him. When people come to know about him, they love him, and he doesn't have any leadership or authority in their life. All of it is like even-handed friendship in the road to God. So the authority will be only the prophets. The authority will be the revelation statement itself, like exactly the constitution and the law was a corrupt policeman. You should not look at his power and his car and his strength and physique and be attracted. If he's corrupt, he's breaking the law, you stay away from him. You should honor only the law, policing law, which protect and serve the masses, not manipulate and fabricate cases against people and hide people, or arrest people without, any warrant and so forth. So this guy, he's like a bad policeman, using the strength of the police. If he will cheat you that he has a warrant to arrest you, but he doesn't, and he gets in your house and break all your civil liberty and all. And so I don't want to listen to the whole conversation.
Probably the only safe way is to read the authentic books, and then you will, ask Allah, God, to guide you to His truth, because trying to find the truth from modern day Muslims is very difficult to find.
Yes, this is true. At the moment, like say you have, I think the idea of try to avoid these guys, the nationalistic. Don't go to a guy because he said I'm Nazim or wearing green or wearing white or he's Pakistani. So stay away from these. But go visit little. But visit with observation. Where is the truth really? And don't be fooled by a guy, say I'm Shaykh Nazim. He's just Shaykh Nazim. Shaykh in Arabic means old age man. But there is spirituality, rank, say Qutb, Badal, blah blah blah. This man, none of this. Education, spiritually, very little. Islamic education, very little. He doesn't have a book. He never read a book. He studied in last century chemical in Cairo University, Alexandria University, when chemical was just mixing drums, because it happened that his mother was Egyptian. I'm not having any enmity with him, but I'm saying this guy doesn't represent a higher spiritual rank. No. But he can represent only maybe primary. Let me put it this way. Everybody in the West, for you, from a spiritual point of view, he represent only the first 6 years in schooling. So don't ever stay with him, think you are going to graduate from college in spirituality. So if you spend a month or something, you see his people, you like them, and they use their people as attraction for you to bring. So if you get Barbara, he get Janet, he get this, he keep getting the same people.
It's more like a club.
A club or some kind of a gang, but with peace. So you want to stay away from all these things. Then you will go for the literature of good, well-written literature like Imam Ghazali. You take this guy talk and study it. You will know it. He has a book called The Safety from Error, Al-Muqiz min al-Dalal. We translated in Allah.com. Imam Ghazali is a safeguard for you, because he went through he became number one in Islamic era in his time, in about 500 era Islamic, like 500 years after the Prophet, Islam, and he realized that he's empty, that all studies of Islam make him the judge, the proof of Islam number one in Islamic world, where every king wants him to be in his kingdom as the spokesman. He found he's empty. So he represented in his bad era the Muslim of nowadays, show off all the bad spiritual, all the bad disease of the heart and the ego and all these things. Just try to fight one of them, see what will do with you. Like I fought a guy called Minawi, he make himself now a big sheikh. Just little fight. He showed me so much, excuse my French, shit I never expected in my life to see. And he taught